What's up, you guys? Welcome back to yet another video. And today we are going to be talking about why you are not earning enough as a personal trainer. Number one, you've placed too much emphasis on certifications. So you thought that getting yourself a bunch of certifications equates to having a full personal training schedule. Other than going through basic anatomy, some exercise selection, and perhaps a smidge of cueing, a lot of certifications out there don't actually do a lot in terms of helping you with soft skills, which is so important in this industry. Now, having a random certificate, for example, doesn't mean anything other than the fact that maybe you've gone and attended a very expensive training session with some pieces of information, and it sells you the idea and the philosophy of the brand, all done over one weekend. Same thing about many other certs can be said. Unfortunately, none of them actually teach you how to properly assess a client, or more importantly, how to connect with a client. What do you say to a new client who's new, absolutely new to fitness? Can you tell by her body language if she's comfortable speaking with you about certain subjects? What questions would you ask that person that might help this client get closer to his or her goal? Now, knowing the theoretical side of this profession is great, right? We all need it, but it's the human connection, and that is what will make you a much better trainer and more likely to succeed in this line. Perhaps you don't know what to say to clients. Maybe you're not a huge conversationalist. Try watching or reading 10 minutes of the local and international news daily. That could potentially be a good place to start. It might help you give a bit of talking points with your clients. Number two, you don't invest in yourself. I get it. Not everyone likes to spend. Some of you guys even think that buying a new pair of shoes is a waste of money. So you've got a raggedy ass old shirt from back in the day with your oversized sweats and shoes from 5 years ago with holes in them. Now, you don't groom yourself, your hair's disheveled, and you look like you don't care about how your appearance looks like. Well, the reality is, in this industry, much like how it is in sales maybe, how you look, how sharp you dress, it does matter. So unless you're Jim Wendler, Mike Boyle, or some superstar coach who's got a name and a huge following, you, my friend, are going to have to put a little bit more work and pride in how you look and present yourself. To some extent, unfortunately, you will be judged by how you look, and people will make a conscious or unconscious decision to use your services, partly based on that. So what I would do is to try put a little bit of effort with your outlook and how you might present yourself to clients. And if you struggle to find help with this, there are plenty of resources to help you with that. Even here on YouTube, I get some of my male coaches, for example, to follow a guy called Aaron Marino on YouTube who goes by Alpha M, who's got plenty of grooming tips for you guys, so maybe start there. Number three, you have become complacent. Once upon a time, you were a new trainer and joined a gym, which helped build your hours up, so you went from having no clients to having a full schedule. So you're now 2 years into this job and you've been making a certain amount of money a month, year in and you're out. You're doing all right, but you've also not done anything to upgrade yourself. Why? Maybe you think you're making enough money and you're busy and people are paying you, so why is there a need to upgrade? I know you guys have seen the trainers who basically carbon copy every single workout, and all of their clients do the exact same things, day in and day out. Point is, I get that once upon a time you were new and maybe your employers gave you the benefit of doubt, allowed you to upgrade yourself at your time, at your pace, but you never did. And yes, while you could get away with it for a while, you will at some point stagnate. The point being, never stop learning. consistently upgrade, read up, find out how to get better at what you do, work with a mentor. There are so many ways of staying ahead of this curve, and the only thing stopping you is you. And finally, you don't market yourself. You may be working at a global gym, maybe even a boutique gym. Perhaps you're working for yourself as a freelancer. What I think most trainers lack is putting time aside for branding and marketing themselves. Yes, you may work for a big name gym and you feel that it's not necessary for you to be putting in more time, more resources into this. However, remember that as a coach and trainer, you are your own brand. Every one of us is different. We have different backgrounds, education, experiences, and definitely different belief systems within coaching clients. The way for people to know who you really are and what you really do is to put your name out there. So yes, continue working at wherever it is you're at, but don't depend on the company to focus their marketing strategies around you. Today, we've got so many platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the list goes on. Leave coaching tips, talk about gut health, educate people on managing stress and how that may affect performance. You'll be surprised how many people might start knocking on your door and asking you for help. The more you're able to reach out to people with your work and philosophies, and the bigger that reach becomes. Even marketing done the old school way, socializing and networking, may not be a bad idea if you're not exactly tech savvy. Get referrals from friends and clients. Dish out a couple of complimentary trials every now and then. Just do something. It will, at some point, pay off. Okay guys, that is all from me today. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button. And if you haven't checked out my previous work, go ahead and click on these videos right here. Now, if you've got comments, please do leave them down in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video.